Ram Ram everyone. Welcome to Enthusiastic Spiritual Series. Let's welcome Shiv Kumar ji to give us a discourse on Bhagavad Geeta based on Swami Ramanand teachings. Welcome Bhaiya and thank you all for joining us today.
Shri Ram Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Ram Ram to everyone joining this session. We are at the second chapter of Shrimad Bhagwat Geeta, that is Transcendental Knowledge, Sankhya Yoga. Sankhya Yoga tells us that it is the soul which is residing within us and what is its nature. So this is all about Lord Krishna is telling to Arjuna that the soul is not killed or cannot be perceived by any of the material things. It cannot be hunted or it cannot be petted. So nothing can be done to soul. So extending it, Lord Krishna is telling about you should indulge toward a soul is not getting killed. But how you should indulge in war? So about that, Shri Krishna is telling in verse 2.38. Sukh dukhe same kritva labha labho jaya jayo tato yudhyaya yujyasva naivam papam avapsyasi. So sukh dukhe same kritva. How you should indulge in war? That you should not take side of happiness. You should not fight war for the sake of happiness. You should not do it to be away from any kind of grief. So we should not get biased on any of the two contrasting features of single stream, because these are the contrasting features, Sukh and Dukh. Like if we are dying, then we are dying in view of that. We are saying that we are alive. The person who is never getting died, he cannot perceive the idea of getting alive. So जिसने मृत्यु देखी है वही कह सकता है कि जीवन है. जिसने कभी मृत्यु नहीं देखी उससे अगर हम कहेंगे कि जीवन भी कुछ होता है तो वो समझ नहीं पाएगा. So when we are grieved, when we are in depression, then only when happiness comes in full swing, then we feel yes, it is now the material pleasure, it is the physical pleasure, it is the pleasure of our senses. तब हम इंद्रियों के सुख के बारे में जान पाते हैं जब हमने दुख देखा हो. So, but Shri Krishna, Lord Krishna is telling that sukh dukhe same kritva, because soul is not affected by any of them, and it is the body which is getting affected by this, which is ephemeral, जो कि नश्वर है. So our body is ephemeral, so we should not go for any of it, because it is the soul which is eternal and it is of prime importance. So we should fight war for the righteous thing. We should fight war for our growth, for our evolution, and not for our bodily pleasure. So if by keeping in this viewpoint we fight war, then no demonish desire can capture us, because most of the desires are associated with happiness of the body. So material goals are only associated with happiness of body and how to abnegate, how to deject grief. So we should not go for it. We should not get affected by happiness or that is grief, because agam apaino anitya. These are ye aane jaane wale और अनित हैं. These are coming and going, and these are ephemeral. So we should not fall prey of any of them. In our day-to-day life, we should also work for righteous thing, work for our evolution. Work is the string which connects us to God, and it is if we do work for any kind of goal, then it is a kind of business. It is a kind of the work of contractor. So it cannot be so biased, so pure that it will make us to meet with our ultimate God. So we should do work for our God. We are uh, the servants. We are the sparks of that God. Better it may be said that we are. We should feel like that we are servants, but we are the sons and daughters of. We are the sparks of God, because this Atman is the spark of Paramatma. So it is for us to alleviate, to surrender. We are thinking that we should, like the son is surrendering to father, to get more and more from Father. In the similar manner, we should surrender ourselves to God. And for that surrender, goal is not necessary. Whatever, wherever we are kept, we should work for our God, not for our, that is, happiness. Sukh dukhe samekritva labha labha jaya jayo. Not we should keep in mind any happiness or that is grief. We should also not go for love, alab. That is benefit or loss. We should not go or calculate our work on basis of it. Whatever we have worked, just surrender to the feet of God and do not link it that whether we have got benefited or whether we have got lost, because our master of evolution is there. It, he or she is large bigger than our fate. So whatever master decides, that is in our account. So in our account, whatever is pre-decided, predetermined, that is necessary to come. It is definite to come. So we should work for her, for our mother, and our master is better knowing that what to give us. So don't associate your work. It is in no way associate also, though it is illusioned by us that we have done it, so we have got it. But it is whatever is in our fate, what is necessary for our evolution, that is mandatory to come. You cannot escape the results. So results are predetermined, but you have to work. So labha labha jaya jayo. In the similar manner, win and loss. So win and loss is also of no importance, that we have got win over others. Our ego is satiated, it is satisfied, and other ego, it is now I have pulled down them. It is no way. These are the social culture, and in no way spirituality is related. Spirituality is much above than our ego. So when we leave our ego, जब हम अपने अहंकार को, अपनी बुद्धि को, अपने मन को छोड़ देते हैं, ताक पर रख देते हैं, तब जाकर हमारा अध्यात्म में प्रवेश होता है. So we only get entry if we keep our ego, our intellect, and this is our mental consciousness over here, then we are entered. So there is no question of any argument or any discussion there. Only we have to surrender, and only we have to get in. That is the embrace of a kid, that is a small kid to mother, is no way preconceived, or it is not having any kind of conditions for embracing. Only when शिशु, जब शिशु अपने को माँ के समर्पित कर देता है, तो माँ उसको आलिंगन कर लेती है. In the similar manner, we should alleviate, we should surrender to God without any kind of preconceived ideas. So we should not go for loss or for gain, and we should not go for win or for defeat. Also, we should not go for happiness and sorrow. In such a manner, if we are doing our day-to-day life, and we are not correlating our work and evaluating it in the physical balance of these, then our work is like a diamond. Then such work is so pious that it links us to God and it evolves it in a higher pace. So this is the genius outlook and matchless outlook of Gita, which is nowhere mentioned in any of the books. So this line itself gives us a way, a scale, higher scale, how should we lead our life. So we should not get biased, and we should not also boast that we have done so and so, so we have got happiness, so we have got fun. Your work was nowhere related. So it is master who is seeing, and he is there to give you. So it is also said in Gita that कर्मण्येवाधिकार अस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्म फल हेतु भू मातो माते संगोस्तु अकर्मणि. So it is our right. कर्मण्येव अधिकारः ते ma faleshu kadachan. So we are having right to do work, and there is no right of us, no it is a hold of us on the results. Mate sangostu akarmani. So karmanye vadikaraste ma faleshu kadachan ma karmafal hetu bhu. So don't do work for the goals, for the result, and also as there is no result related to it, so you should not also get detached from the work. You should do work for your that is freedom, or unbinding, for breaking that your tentacles. For that you should work, for breaking your chains. So you should do work to get free. So that is karma is made for it. So with correct outlook, we should do karma and not for any kind of such contrasting behavior. These are known as duality. So we should not fall prey on duality. That is sukh dukh, labh hani, jay parajay, jara maran. So these are the duality. So nirdvando nitya sastrasto. So Lord Krishna is telling that this Maya is dvand, whatever nature is looking like, it is Maya. And these are always seen by two contrasting behavior, and you should not fall prey. You should see it as a one. So this is we have to do, and that is the Lord is there, which is manifesting in all. बोले अर्जुन से श्री भगवान, सुनो गीता का ज्ञान, सुनो गीता का ज्ञान. सुख दुख हानि लाभ दोनों में जो सम है, सुख दुख हानि लाभ दोनों में जो सम है, पाने में न हर्षित न खोने का गम है, योगी द्वंद्वों में रहता समान. ये है गीता का ज्ञान, ये है गीता का ज्ञान. Like we are doing work for our kids, for our children. However, they are not doing as per our determination or aspirations. They are not doing, they are getting a spoil, or they are not doing better in their life. Then also, as you have done with your best of efforts, this is complete, this is enough, and this is all, because you have done work without any kind of goal in mind, that because whatever are the family relatives, family members are given to us, due to that is guna guneshu vartantu. If they are not related to us, if they are not bound to us, then we would not like to work for them. तो हमारे परिवार के जो सदस्य हैं वो हमें इसलिए दिए गए हैं कि उनसे हमारा ताना बाना रहे, उनसे जो हमारी आसक्ति है वो हमें कर्म करने के लिए प्रेरित करती है, और इस तरीके से हम बहुत कुछ उनके प्रति निस्वार्थ भाव से कार्य करते हैं. कभी कभी स्वार्थ भी रहता है कि ये ऐसा हो जाए, बुढ़ापे का सहारा बने. उन सब चीजों को हमें ध्यान देना है, और वो चीजें नहीं होनी चाहिए. हमारा एक सहारा, एक भरोसा, एक बल, आत्म एक आधार, और जो नहीं पकड़ो वाह तो कौन लगावे पार. So we should not have any hope with any of the worldly member. These all given by us to God, When God is giving so many persons around us, so He is having thousands of hands. So in this way, God is there. Only have faith on God. So whatever is in your part, you will get it. So work for them with your best of the efforts, and don't judge your work on their results. They are getting what is in their fate, and God is also doing best for them. It is not you, for you are not a contractor. I am not a contractor of my childs and daughters, so sons and daughters. So I am here to evolve us. They are here to evolve them. However, we both are attached so that we interact with each other, and guna guneshu vartantu, we should indulge our guna is interacting, and that's why we are inspired to do that. Only that much is there, and not uh, much more is there. So in this way we should work with full concentration, work with full vigor, work with full jest. And if you are working this without any of the goal, work and work without any of the goal, but with full concentration. Whatever is the possibility, you work, and whatever you have worked, you donate it. Donate it like it. It is not that you are giving anybody a glass of water and noting down on the diary that I have given a glass of water on that day to that person, and one day he should give me something in lieu of it. That is चलना सिखाया हमने, जिनको संभल संभल के, और मिलते हैं आज हमसे वो करवट बदल बदल के. So this should not be there. So for this the sadhana, the spiritualism is much helpful for us, because if many of the persons are saying we should help others, what is there in spirituality, and it is of no use, go and help others. Like if a earthen pot is not baked, if it is unbaked, then if you keep water in it, then ultimately it is dissolved, or that is soil will dissolve and water will come out of it. कच्चा घड़ा लोकोपकार नहीं कर सकता जब तक कि उसे पकाया ना जाए. So in this manner, it is the spirituality which makes us tough, which makes us to have a broader vision, which makes us to have a wider vision. And at that level, we can see that these things, this world is ephemeral, and we not go for it. We should work for our master, because the master itself is working, though he is not having any desire. So why not we, the sons and daughter of our master, the sparks of our Paramatman, why should not we can do it when master is having hand on our head? So we should work like this. Tato yudhyaya yujvasva naivam papam avapsasi. If you do work for the righteous work and not for your win or loss, not for the happiness that I will ultimately have the worldly pleasure, earthly kingdom, not having such kind of idea in your mind, or not kind of any kind of gain or loss, then naivam papam avapsasi. So such work will be always lifting you, and it will not make you to go at the lower abode. So the literal meaning of this verse is treating happiness and sorrow, gain and loss, victory and defeat with equality. So keeping these with equality, you should be equanimous in all the circumstances, not select any end of the string. Engage in battle, thus you will not incur sin. And it is our status only. Like a king was there and saint was there. So king has gone to saint in some cottage. So he has seen the saint has now served the king. He was knowing that that king is of his own kingdom, served and told many of the things. So king was getting impressed by that saint and said, please come to my kingdom. Now the saint came to kingdom, and few months he resided in the kingdom. Now after that he was also taking delicious food and silky cloth, silky. This is all the saint was wearing, whatever is given by the king. Even the sometimes the ornaments saint also started wearing. Now king has one day told, now you are not that kind of saint because you have now started living us life. Earlier you have abnegated all this, you have left all this, and now you are not saint. Now saint has told, no, I am still saint. Now come, let us go to cottage. So king has told, how can I go? This much kingdom is there, so many things are there. So saint has told, this is the difference. I have no objection in leaving the things and no objection in again accepting the things. But you are only one-sided. You cannot leave this thing. So the saint is there, the person is there who is neither biased on any of the thing, neither on happiness and not on the side of grief. So we should not get biased. We should not do our work for any one of it. We should do work for our evolution. Evolution is much important. Like Gautam Buddha has left the kingdom and ultimately he has gone to jungle. Here, there he has left food. Many of the things started sitting that is under the tree. So many of the disciples got impressed. What a kind of person. He has left a kingdom and such a thing. See, her bones, ribs are coming out. How a kind of abnegation is there. Dejection is there. And they have also started sitting with them. One day after 5 years, Gautam Buddha realized, no, this is not going well. And I have done all these things rejected. And from one end, that is the surplusness, that is the happiness. I have got to other end. I am oscillating like a pendulum from one end to other end, and there is no equanimity. We have go to at center, that is at equilibrium position, which is the mean position where everything is stable. At other position, nothing is stable. So you should be at middle because it is the stable most position. There is no oscillation. So the pendulum should stay at middle. So now Gautam Buddha started taking food and everything. Now he has not gone to kingdom, not at the end of abnegation. He started taking food, everything. Now 5 disciples has gone from there to Sarnath. That is Kashi. They have gone to Kashi. That Gautam Buddha is now changed. He's now no more like that. So गौतम बुद्ध ने त्याग का भी त्याग कर दिया. We should ready to accept everything. We should ready to reject everything. Everything is of God. We should not go biased of any of them. If anything is given to us, we should accept it. If it is taken, then we should accept it. राजी हूँ उसमें जिसमें तेरी रजा है. यहाँ यूं भी वाह वाह है और वो भी वाह वाह. So we should not measure her grace on the basis of what is given to us. What is given to us, what kind of questions are given to us, it is for our progress and for our evolution at higher pace. So we should not judge the gratuity of God or that is compassion of God on the basis of what is given to us. It is as per the best situation of us and for the betterment of us. So in this way, त्याग का भी यदि त्याग करना पड़े तो हमें राजी होना चाहिए. We should not go choose one and like such is condition. If a person has got 5 lakh rupees in some lottery and he is getting happy, so the extent of happiness means he is getting this much happy. So if he will lose the 5 lakh rupees, then in the similar manner, this much grief will be there. Whatever is the extent of happiness, that extent is grief will be there. So because this world is made of fiber and how much it is going up, in the similar manner, fiber is going down and tana bana. In this tana bana, only the fabric is. So in the similar manner, like archery, that is a mehrab is there. So one brick is like this, other brick is in the same angle, and in this way, the complete mehrab is made and the complete structure is standing on it. In the similar manner, this Maya is this nature has made in this world in a contrasting behavior. Here everything is in contrast. Even colors are in contrast. So violet has a contrast with red. So we can see that these are the contrasting. Everything is in contrast. But the person who recognizes that these are the contrast and prefer to stand in middle of it, he is not choosing this end or this end. That is only the Samya Avastha. That is only the Sthit Prajna. So he is the Buddhi Yogi. So who is not preferring any of the thing and knows that it is all given and the pendulum is oscillate from here to here, better to stay at middle and see things are moving to and fro, not do not opt any of. So Tato Yudhya Yujya. So in this way, if we opt to one, then it is better for us. Now let me recite a bhajan. Lagi lagan Gurudev kripare, lagi lagan Gurudev kripare, प्रभु वियोग में तड़पे मन जस, प्रभु वियोग में तड़पे मन जस, मीन की हो जलहीन दशारे, लगी लगन गुरुदेव कृपारे, स्वाति जल जिमी चातक चाहे, स्वाति जल जिमी चातक चाहे, दौरत पाय पतंग उजारे. So मीन की हो जलहीन दशारे, like the fish if taken out of water is now going to seek the water. He is not, that fish is now unrestless condition. So in the similar manner, like fish is out of water, our condition should be there without our Paramatman. So we should seek our Paramatman in this manner. स्वाति जल जिमी चातक चाहे, दौरत पाय पतंग उजारे, चंचरी कजिमी पंकज भावे. Like Chanchri. So bee is going for the lotus, for the lotus. In the similar manner, pollen of lotus. In the similar manner, Chanchari kajimi pankaj bhave, माखी में मधु प्रेम भरा रे, लगी लगन गुरुदेव कृपारे. जल जिमि संगम सागर खोजे. If you drop a glass of water, it ultimately goes to, that is Ganga Sagar, ultimately fall into the sea either by evaporating or by some drainage or something. Jal jimi sangam sagar खोजे, पावक की रवि और शिखारे, डूबती शिश के सांस लेने को, डूबती शिश के सांस लेने को, प्यासा जिमी जल ठौर निहारे. Like the person who is sinking thinks that he should at least take some breathe so that this much portion is above the water. He is thinking about it. In the similar manner, so our that is our love should be towards the Lord. डूबती शीश के सांस लेने को, प्यासा जिमी जल ठौर निहारे, कामी ही सुखद नारी जिमी लागे, कामी सुखद नारी जिमी लागे, अति लोभी धन द्रव्य प्यारे, लगी लगन गुरुदेव कृपारे, आत्म तत्व तस राम पुकारे, आत्म तत्व तस राम पुकारे, श्रद्धा प्रेम के फूल खिलारे, तन मन बुद्धि प्राण पुकारे, तन मन बुद्धि प्राण पुकारे. Whatever the elements of our body, the demand of Lord should be from every of the different levels. Tan, man, buddhi, pran. Everybody should shout for the God. Tan, man, buddhi, pran, pukare. Bhumirapo nalo vayu khamano buddhi devcha ahankari tiyam me pinna prakatishta. So all the level should shout for the God. तन मन बुद्धि प्राण पुकारे, राम राम रमकार मचारे, प्रभु चेतना करे विशोधन, हरे काम मद लोभ विकारे, लगी लगन गुरुदेव कृपारे, गहरी निष्ठा की गहरी हो, गहरी निष्ठा अति गहरी हो, प्रेम पयो निधि सोत मिलारे, रोम रोम में रम जा मारे, रोम रोम में रम जा मारे, राम राम प्रतिरोम पुकारे, लगी लगन गुरुदेव कृपारे. श्री राम. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. न तो हम कामये राज्यं न स्वर्गं न पुनर्भवं, कामये दुःखतप्तानां प्राणिनामार्तनाशनं. त्वदिष्टं भवतु गोविन्द, त्वदिष्टं भवतु गोविन्द, नतमदिष्टं नतमदिष्टं, पाहि मां रक्ष मां रक्ष मां. तेरी इच्छा पर हम सब तेरी चलें. श्री राम.
राम राम शिव कुमार.
राम
राम राम. भजन गाया, समझाया भी बहुत अच्छा, बहुत सुंदर, बहुत अच्छा भजन था, बहुत आनंद आया.
सार राम राम दीदी चरण.
राम 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 प्रिया जी.
राम राम आंटी. राम राम everyone. Thank you भैया.
राम राम.
राम कुसुम. राम राम.
राम राम दीदी चरण. राम राम.
Thank you भैया for the wonderful session and for the beautiful bhajan. And thank you all for joining today. Ram Ram.